All right, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. Thanks so much for checking in with us here at Atlanta News First. Here's what it looks like right now in Midtown. Look at that, beyond those clouds. That looks like sunshine peeking through. Thanks for being with us. I'm Megan Packer here with First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi. Courtney, it was really a wet, damp start to the morning, but it wasn't that downpouring kind of rain. It was just that mist all day that you would get wet if you stepped outside, but
Absolutely.
not drenched.
Right, that pesky rain that's just kind of a nuisance, not necessarily a plan ruiner, but just a little uncomfortable. But the day is starting to turn around, which is good. And this weekend is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster, so we got a lot to cover in the weather department.
Okay, well, we will check in with you in just a moment, but we do want to get everybody updated on some of the day's top stories. If you joined us earlier this morning for Atlanta News First Saturday morning, you saw it was a really busy day of activities that people were up bright and early for, including this. This is an annual favorite event in Atlanta. It is the Mayor's 5K on the 5th runway. You can see our camera was rolling this morning when everybody took off, and this is such a unique, fun opportunity for people to run or walk on what is normally a very busy runway at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. This was the 9th annual Mayor's 5K on the 5th runway, and it benefits the Mayor's Youth Scholarship Program and United Way of Greater Atlanta. They have been partnering for 18 years now to help get kids to college, and this event today is supporting 125 students. More than $200,000 was raised to go towards scholarships for the fall. And not only is it that great, event, and it's raising money for that opportunity, but it's really fun. And we caught up with the mayor right as he finished. Take a listen.
Hey. How you feel? I feel tired, but good. It was great. Everybody out there running, having a good time. This year, 125 kids got scholarships to go to college. So we're going to keep running until we make sure every kid can go to college.
That's good. My time is 22:25, so it's a great time for me.
He's way too good than I am. He left me behind. I tried to keep the pace, but
Good job, my man.
it's impossible.
You can see people of all ages came out to enjoy today. And, the runners say that's a great course because it is flat. So that's a great one to get out there, get a nice workout in, work on your time. Something else this morning was this. This is also a fun event for a lot of people, and it's also an educational event. This is the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. It is a day to honor people. It is a day to celebrate survivors. It was a sea of pink in downtown Atlanta, the 25th year for this walk here in Atlanta. This was in the Home Depot backyard right next to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This is the American Cancer Society's largest fundraising event of the year. Atlanta News First anchor Tracy Hutchins served as one of the MCs. A lot of families were out there joining in on this. There was a kid zone with face painting and poster making. They've got a giant Jenga puzzle, and they have a tribute garden where loved ones who have faced breast cancer are being honored and remembered. And really, people came from all over to just be with each other and share their stories.
My breast cancer was caught early, so my doctors tell me I could have been the poster child for early detection. So I tell people get those mammograms.
Oh, absolutely. And this was a new location this year, right there next to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. In the years past, this has been set up at Atlantic Station, but a new location. And they're out there till, I believe, noon today. So it's about 30 more minutes to get out there and join everybody wearing your pink, of course. All right, well, new this morning, a suspect is dead after getting into a shootout with police. This is what we understand happened here. This is Jeffrey Walker. He was wanted for shooting and injuring a police dog. And again, he is dead after an encounter with law enforcement. We told you that he was wanted for shooting and injuring a Bartow County canine on Thursday after a chase near Marketplace Boulevard. The GBI says he was tracked to a hotel in DeKalb County yesterday. They say Walker ran through neighborhoods into the woods, did not follow commands to drop his gun. Investigators say he fired, officers shot back, and Walker died there at that scene. And right now in DeKalb County, the search is still on for a suspect, for a murder suspect. We brought you this yesterday as it was unfolding. Sheriff's deputies were called out to Juliet Road in Stone Mountain around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon to search for Demetrius Nicholas. They say he started shooting at deputies and ran into the woods woods when they arrived. A deputy was grazed by a bullet, but the sheriff says that that deputy is okay and his spirits are high. The same cannot really be said, though, for everybody who lives in that area after this, because one man says he plans to move back to Arkansas because of everything that he experienced and just being near all of this yesterday.
Heard screaming, and I was like, what is that? People were crying, and we're gonna try and tough this out until we get back down the hill, and we're going back to Little Rock.
Yeah, he says he's going back to Little Rock. Now, this is who police are looking for. DeKalb County Police say Demetrius Nicholas is considered armed and dangerous. People in that area of, again, the Juliet Road area of Stone Mountain, they are urged to take caution today and be on high alert as that search for him continues. All right, if you are looking for something to do today, you know it's a weekend. It's a fall weekend in North Georgia, no shortage of activities happening. And here's something for you to consider. It is time for the Georgia Apple Festival. It is happening in Ellijay. It starts this weekend. Hundreds of vendors set up with handmade crafts, live music, and food to check out. If you're interested, tickets are $10 for adults. If you can't make it up there this weekend, that Apple Festival is also happening next weekend. And here is something definitely worth checking out today. It's time for a solar eclipse. We are getting closer to it today. This is called the Ring of Fire solar eclipse because this is what it would look like if you were in the direct path. Unfortunately, you have to be out in the western part of the country in the southwest, but we will see a part of it today. Around 12:30 to 1 is our best time for it. And again, it's been cloudy all morning, so let's talk about what we can expect with this today. First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi is tracking the clouds that we've been seeing today, but we've got fingers crossed that they'll move out for us to see this. And what is the best time exactly? Is it 12:30? Is it closer to 1 o'clock?
It's a little after 1 o'clock, and hopefully at that point, since we're already starting to see some sunshine, that's a good sign that the skies are starting to clear as expected. So I think we should be able to see it.
Yay!
It'll make the sky look a little dimmer, and you'll be able to see. We had an interview earlier with the woman over at the planetarium at Emory, and she said it looks like there's gonna be like a bite out of the sun. I think that was a great way to describe it.
Yes,
so,
but don't look directly up at the
no.
sun. As the reminder, you need the special
Correct.
eclipse glasses. Or she reminded us about making the pinhole device that you can
Yeah.
do. Easy kind of arts and crafts that you could do at home with the kids.
Yes, regardless of the fact that it's not a fully eclipsed solar eclipse, that almost makes it more so that you need eclipse glasses to stare at the sun.
Okay.
Because you shouldn't be staring at the sun. So
For sure.
we're going to talk about that forecast.
Nice.
And we'll talk about quite the roller coaster. I was talking about that the weekend is going to be definitely interesting forecast-wise. So we're going to have a warm day today, and then tomorrow it's going to get quite cold. Right now we're waiting on a cold front to move in. So we'll talk about everything you need to know because there's a lot going on this weekend, including, of course, the eclipse that's happening today. We had the breast cancer walk this morning, Pride tomorrow, Chalktoberfest in Marietta. I mean, you live in one of our counties, there's probably something going on in it, right? So let's talk about it. Today, again, the eclipse. So by 11 o'clock, I think we're going to be more so partly to mostly cloudy. Right now, we're mostly cloudy. By noon, I think we're more so going to be mostly sunny to partly cloudy. So we'll see that gradual clearing. And then the max eclipse for us, we're only going to see about a 50% eclipse. So again, we won't be 100% eclipsed. We won't see the moon go directly over the sun. It'll cover the sun about 50%. We'll see that around 1 o'clock this afternoon, and then it'll end at 2:45. But the best time would be around 1 o'clock, and I do think the skies will continue to gradually clear. So we were warm, we were misty and drizzly this morning. That's thanks to some rain that we had overnight and late last night that created the fog this morning. But we also have a warm front that we're under the influence of right now. So that sometimes promotes and just enhances that fog and cloud cover for the morning this time of year. But we're waiting for that cold front. It is starting to approach far northwest Georgia. That's going to move through. It'll pick up the breeze, maybe offer us a stray shower, but for the most part, we'll stay dry along this front. And it's also going to help clear our skies through the day. So dry and cool air will filter in behind this. Now, the timing of this front, not going to make it cool today. We'll have plenty of time to heat up before this front moves in. So we'll be in the mid to upper 70s today. And then notice as we head towards 5 o'clock, that wind really going to pick up. We're talking gusts anywhere between 20 to 25 miles per hour. And we'll start to cool down through the evening. Tomorrow morning, we're waking up in the 50s. It's going to be cold tomorrow morning. Plus the wind, it's going to feel even colder. And then
we're going to have what we call a trough. It's essentially just some extra lift in the atmosphere, a little extra energy that's going to trail behind our cold front. And what that's going to do is promote more cloud cover as we go through the day. On Sunday, we're talking partly to mostly cloudy skies through the afternoon and evening. I think this model is overdoing our rain, but nonetheless, I think we'll have the chance for at least a few light scattered showers as we head into the afternoon and evening tomorrow. And again, going to be breezy, going to be cool. Temperatures tomorrow are going to struggle to climb into the 60s. So 61 by noon if you're headed to the Pride Parade tomorrow, 63 at 4 o'clock. That's our high temperature in Atlanta. So a lot of us are only going to be in the upper 50s to low 60s. With the breeze, it's going to feel more like the 50s all day long. So as you're starting to plan your outfits, you're starting to think about how your day is going to look tomorrow, just make sure that you have the layers with you. You're definitely going to need them. I will tell you personally, I always underestimate the 50s and how cold it is. Don't be like me. It gets me every time. 50s is definitely layer worthy, jacket worthy. For me, it's even going to be hat worthy with the wind tomorrow. And then again, we'll introduce that chance for just some light showers, some light drizzle as we head past 4 o'clock for some of the area. There's a look at Chalktoberfest behind there, actually. All the artists hard at work over in Marietta Square. That cold air is really going to make itself at home here as we head into the week ahead. So Sunday morning tomorrow we'll wake up in the 50s, and then we go into the 40s Monday through Wednesday. So as you're going back to work for the week, as the kids are going back to school, definitely going to need the jackets as they head out the door in the morning, as you head out the door in the morning. Staying well below average just about all week long. Our normal low is 56. Our warmest low temperature over the next 7 days is 55 on Friday, but then another cold front comes through. So let's talk about that. We'll have a front move in Friday. This model thinks we could have rain for the morning and afternoon. That continues into the evening. Some models are hinting that it comes through really for the drive home on Friday, continues into Saturday morning. So it does look like Friday will have the chance for rain. Not putting a first alert on it just yet because models are kind of just starting to get in tune with what's going on Friday. And the timing will help us determine if we think it's going to have a big impact on your day. Right now, we'll keep a 50% coverage with temperatures in the 60s. We'll have some extra cloud cover, maybe a few showers out ahead of the front, so that'll keep us cooler. So just look ahead to Friday for that chance for rain. Looking at rainfall totals, we might pick up an inch from the rain on Friday, but it's really not going to be anything substantial for us, unfortunately, and we've been talking about it a lot. We need the rain. So today will be beautiful. The sun is coming out. It's going to be mild. It's going to be breezy, cool and breezy tomorrow. In fact, it's going to feel like the 50s just about all day, and then we'll have the chance for a few showers for the second half of the day into the evening. Monday's even cooler as that cold air really settles in. Highs only near 60 on Monday, so most of the suburbs will only top out in the upper 50s, which means a lot of the day will be in the upper 40s to low 50s. It's going to be chilly. And then as we head into Tuesday, we'll warm up gradually until we hit the low 70s on Thursday, jacket-worthy mornings all the way through really the end of the week. And then we'll look ahead to that rain chance on Friday, and we'll fine-tune the timing of that, the coverage of that, all the above as we head closer to the end of the week. So get out and enjoy today. Hopefully those clouds will start to move on out so we can see the eclipse, at least what we will get of it here in North Georgia. And just enjoy all the wonderful events going on this weekend. Stay safe this weekend. Enjoy, again, the beautiful weather today because we have some very cold air on the way tomorrow that's really going to put us into a cold pattern as we head into the start of the week. We'll catch you here next time. Thanks so much for spending some time with us and make it a wonderful Saturday.